I'm starting upstream right here.
Hey, I got a surprise for you this week, Norn,
Oh, do ya?
and I want you to tank it. You ready?
If it's what I think it is, you should give it to Davi.
No, that in guild.
Oh, Jesus heavenly Christ. Fuck that key. Fort Seguin Grievous infested.
And 14, by the way, mind you.
Oh.
You just delete your gold, save yourself some time.
Just throw it away. You don't need it.
That's
Freehold's a
funny,
free
dude.
key. Freehold is a 100% free key. It's always a free key.
Oh yeah, it's funny because
Oh, that's a lot better.
Nowadays we call that instead of freehold, we call it free key plus 14. Or
Yeah.
Free key plus 12.
That's a free key at least plus like 3 chests, like until you get up to
Without a doubt.
like I think 12 is the only time that's like logically you don't just have enough time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I have some insight at least this week that should help this boss go down a lot smoother.
Hopefully some more people actually did the raid finder and got their already bonus.
Yeah, you're a funny man. I was in midterms.
Hey, I actually did LFR Cahoon.
I feel sorry for you, actually.
Yeah, no kid.
We wiped the first time because the three people went up on one side, and it took them like a minute and a half to dunk the orb. Then the other side went and got it like, within about 30 seconds. And then the other side went up and couldn't do it in 2 minutes, and we got overwhelmed. And then basically some random warrior joined and was like, I'll just fucking do it all myself. And he literally did everyone, I think.
Yeah, on LFR you can just solo it. Every single orb you can just solo, because it doesn't give you the debuff. So as long as you have one person that knows what they're doing and is just willing to do it all, you can just easily get a boss done. As long as it's not a demon hunter, because demon hunters are one of the few classes that can't solo every single time. They can only do it once every 3 minutes.
You mean there's something that demon hunters can't do?
They can still do it. They can just do it once every 3 minutes, which in normal and heroic means they can do it every single time.
I think we're the only ones in here, Norton.
I think we are.
I'm coming.
I will continue channeling though.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was happening there.
Ow, ow, back of my ear hurts.
Who are all these people? What are all these demon hunters doing here?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Where did my hunters go?
See, they left and we replaced them with demon hunters.
What the hell's all these other more melee?
I know, right?
Yeah. Well, we're getting some ranged in here, like...
To be fair, we have not gained any additional melee. To be fair.
We haven't.
So
I think we actually gained range,
the same
though.
Crew.
Didn't we? With you going back? No, I guess no, because you were healing. No, we did gain one. Because we did lose a warrior this week, so we did gain one person on range.
Well, no. I mean for the balance.
Oh.
For the balance of the raid comp, I think we're actually up one ranged than we have been in previous weeks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are correct.
So, and then with Elismira doing Shadow this evening, I think that adds...
Well, for the first boss, maybe second.
So that will make the ranged phase on Zek'voz just a little bit easier.
I'm sorry. You said something. You misspoke. You said something wrong. You said Liz was Shadow.
She's gonna.
I know.
She's gonna
I
do
know,
some shadow.
Hars. I know. It's hilarious.
Sure, let me go heal this fight too.
So I'm not sure about.
She volunteered.
That's like saying Nation's gonna pride. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tank. Okay. Come on, man.
So the danger is on Zek is I'm not sure how much healing is going to be needed. But again, when we make this change, like we should get a lot less damage going out to the group. So realistically, we could heal it like most guilds are able to do.
Right, and with the two, because we have to start thinking about our comp. Like, what's important to our comp, and how can we do it for us? Because we have two demon hunters, we can use their darkness strategically to help with damage reduction.
Ooh, Scrawny got Zek'voz down.
They did.
Damn it.
Yeah. Kind of figured that they would beat us to the punch on that one. They kind of beat us to mother.
Yeah, I would like to spend today and tomorrow on Zek'voz. I think it's.
We should have him.
I would like to
Correct.
kill him today, and then yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
I would agree.
Honestly, as long as we play really well tonight, I would not doubt either today or tomorrow being a kill. As long as people are really focusing in tonight.
Hello, people.
What's up?
Hey, Skid, you hear what's going on, dude?
What's that?
They want me to tank today, so I'm North stepping down, and I'm main tank.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
also
a
gonna be
funny man, but
healing since Liz is
I
EDF.
don't have a target.
yeah, let's not mislead anyone. But yeah, no.
You will never find a better deal.
Where can I switch Hars's role here?
Yeah, I don't think you can switch it to healing.
Damn it! I tried.
Yeah, it's not selectable.
Well, we already got 4 healers, so you don't have to swap nation.
Oh baby.
Let's see. Do I want that or that? Probably that. 'Cause that's paste. I hate having to choose between my best in slot Azerite trait and actually getting the best in slot reorigination array, whatever. It just that sucks by itself. Because at that point it's a numbers game.
But don't worry, I mean, they took out reforging so that you didn't have to check a website to see if a gear was an upgrade or not. What is the plan for the night?
Get to Zek'voz and kill
Killing
Zek'voz.
Zek'voz.
This plan I like.
The same plan that it's been most weeks lately.
Alright, we got enough people in here. Can we get some... Here, let me put up a new closet. And let's get some summons going. One of the things we might try to do is get Vetrius in for Talok. Because he needs the weapon off of it.
Hey, Sanguinus.
Give him a shot.
There you go. I was about to say,
And Sanguinus needs the weapon too, so.
let's start.
So hopefully we get some weapon drops.
Just gonna go
if-
down my list.
If the weapon can drop for your class and you don't need anything for your class off of him, that's specific to like healing or tanking or
Yeah.
something.
Most likely wouldn't be able to trade it.
Hars would
yeah.
definitely.
I was thinking that I could switch, but I wouldn't be able to trade it anyway.
Hars would also definitely request it too.
The weapon?
Yeah.
I thought a weapon is either strength or
Two-hander?
agility.
You would be correct. It is strength.
Two-hand blood is for tanking, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Horse needs it too. Oh.
Can I have someone
Well,
click on
hopefully-
these?
Hard
three of
doesn't
them.
wear a shield.
Can someone help me summon, or is everyone just gonna stare at it in awe? I know it looks fantastic, but
There you go.
It's
Thank
pretty
you.
and swirly.
I heard my name just as I came back. What was that?
Jeff pulled a very intelligent death.
Oh, have fun with that.
I'm gonna move Vetris to 5. Because he might just be a toe in for right now. He wasn't on the plan for the evening. Who are we missing?
Oh, the lock candy thing went away.
I know. I think Liz is gonna be a little late.
Liz
Liz is here.
Oh,
I'm
she's
wrong.
here.
Kill won't be here. Soul is supposed to be. That's who I'm missing. So
well, I never planned
one
on
seat
Soul.
for Adler, one for Stormy, who said it'll be right up to 8:30.
Soul usually gets here either on time or late.
Still missing a spot.
We have 18 right now. Vetri right now is taking up Soul's slot. The other two you listed would round it out.
Right. So Adler makes
19.
18.
He makes 19.
No, I'm not counting Vetris because he's not on the list. And Soul and Stormy. Okay, yeah. So Soul and Stormy and Adler. So there's the 3. Soul's supposed to be on.
Again, he always shows up either late or on time. Never early.
Hi, Megwin. How are your procs doing?
Go away.
Are you trying to rub it in? Hey, his
No,
bad luck was on his druid.
I'm bad luck.
Wait, where are you at? Where's Megwin at? There he is. I'll channel the essence of Hars.
Yeah, I need to get this guy's reputation up so I can get the rank 3 flasks on him, and rank 3 everything, really.
Are all of your characters just...
Evidently it doesn't work, Skids.
No, so Hars has always been my alchemist and has like all of the recipes from all of the expansions, but because I didn't think I was going to play him and I wanted an alchemist, I made Jubba an alchemist.
So what you're saying, Scott, is I'm a better druid than Hars?
Well, I got a 9 proc with you sitting over there.
Oh, where is he? I gotta go stand on him.
Well, you gotta rub his belly,
now, Liz.
just like a Buddha.
Jazz, were you talking to me? Can you hear me?
There you go! Yay!
Alrighty. So
Somebody rub the belly.
So if anyone needs to, please adjust me. I'm in a weird situation where I need to use my phone to connect. So if I'm too loud, my apologies.
I can actually hear you. It's so exciting. I have to turn I have you turned all the way up. Now you're really loud.
Yeah, she's on max. Was on max for me. I turned her down to 100 yesterday.
Cool.
All right, I'll be right back. Hopefully our last 2 log in. If not, we're gonna pull down Vet and we'll bring in somebody else if we have to.
Hey, Jazz.
What's up?
Do you have unlimited data on your phone?
Nope.
Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. That shoots that
Yep.
shit.
I'll be right back, though.
Alright.
I was going to say he could do what Ellesmere's doing right now and save on his mobile hotspot.
So I hope people... Oh, here, I can always resend this thing, /RT.
What I'm also doing, though, is I'm cheating and charging whatever data I use to my company right now. So
There we go.
It's a work expense.
People
it totally is.
in the middle of while we're having a bunch of downtime.
Yeah, it's the stress relief from work. It's needed.
Should look at the note and make sure they understand what happens on that note during Zek'voz. Just as a sidebar.
On this... Okay.
And just as a sidebar, it's probably a good thing to make yourself familiar with that note, because that note's going to be up all night.
No, it's not, because we're going to kill Zek'voz.
That's right. We're gonna need a new note for the next boss.
Right.
Oh, my bad.
Fed it devour note.
Let's get down these
please heal the
tentacles.
tanks.
Yeah, let's get these tentacles down. We have a lot of people here. I still didn't make a decision on which boss I wanted us to head to.
Stormy's not here tonight?
He should be. speak for anyone. I really find that annoying. Stupid grab and pull. You're actually capable of, you know, having threat on a mob that we're both hitting?
Yeah.
What is this?
Don't worry, Hars, the nerf is coming.
Yeah, nerf incoming.
I know.
You guys are getting nerfed?
More than likely, they honestly won't get nerfed, but bears are going to get probably buffed, and... bears are going to probably get buffed, and there's the warriors are probably going to get buffed, and monks are going to get nerfed. In terms of tanking.
Because we really need Senjin buffed, right?
And I mean, can I just point out, warriors don't really need a
They
buff.
do need a buff in terms
They
of rating.
we just have really good warriors in this guild to compare to.
Yeah, in terms of rating, they absolutely have to get buffed. Same with bears.
If I was guessing, I would say it's probably going to be more along the lines of a threat creation.
Bears, it'll probably be a damage increase, or a actually for them it'll honestly be a utility thing.
Brews do not need to be nerfed, though.
If they take healing from Death Knights, we just won't be tanks anymore, because that was the only thing that makes them efficient in the first place.
See, the problem is Death Knights will always either be underpowered or overpowered. There is never an in-between with a Death Knight.
Yep.
So they always border on the two, and right now they're in between the two depending on what you're talking to them about. In terms of PvP, you know, they don't really count because they're tanks, I guess. But in terms of like keystones, they're the top of the. You can't get a better tank than a blood. That is the top of the top. In terms of rating, they're about middle of the pack.
Yeah, I did some keystones with Galagus on his Blood Knight, and yeah, it's like you don't his healing was close to mine, so it's really nice from a healer's perspective because you don't have to focus on tank the whole time. So I like the Death Knights.
Well, yeah, he does the same healing that he does from Legion, which again is still a broken amount of healing.
Well, that's kind of the whole point of them, right? Is they kind of take more damage, but they heal it back.
Correct, which is what they were trying to move away from, but that doesn't work with Bloods. They honestly, what probably will happen is during this expansion, Blood will get a rework.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same amount of healing as Legion, but it's not far
It's
off.
up there.
It's up there.
Legion was like, okay,
Ridiculous.
I'm getting ready for my first raid. I'm gonna go try to solo a mythic dungeon. Oh, that was easy. I don't know if I could solo a mythic. Well, I could probably solo a mythic regular if I.
All right, let's get this closet going. Get the last few people in.
I know Method has
we have
5
21.
blood DKs doing like plus 15s.
We're in Mythic right
for
now.
Sure.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, well, that's
hey,
what they
Hars.
specialize. What's up?
In here, I'm sitting at 19% versatility.
Damn.
All right, so Taco's gonna step. Oh, you didn't have to leave the raid group, silly.
Oh, I didn't.
No, just walk out.
You just have to step outside. So she's gonna step outside so Vetrius can come in, get a shot at getting this weapon, and then Taco's gonna come back in.
Oh, my Taco.
It's my taco.
Oh, Veltris Taco.
Alright.
That's what I meant.
Let's keep this clean, guys, and keep this as little time as possible to get between these bosses. We want as much time as we can on on
getting an Oddler.
I just feel like there was some missed opportunity here. Like you could have been like burrito or like chalupa.
I love chalupas.
Or taco flavored key.
We once joked about that, like we were doing PvP and we kept getting killed by Taco Supreme.
So obesity?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and drop the cauldron.
Oh god.
So healers, tanks, myself, Megwin, and let's do Vetrius. Grab 2. Vetrius, on your way back out, please give that one to Taco.
Okay, so if Death called your name, come over to me.
Where are you? There you are.
Okay, oh, you're way back there.
Way back there. Come on over. Let's do this. Healers, tanks, myself, Vetrius, and Megwin.
Stormy,
Take one,
why are
drink
you
it,
over
take
there?
another.
Move to the farthest edge of the room just to make sure people know I've gotten mine.
Stormy?
Yeah.
Go get your. Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else go get one.
Only one.
All right, and let's get inside. Good, we got the X down.
Now let's watch as it stays up.
Dude, that'll be funny.
It's going to. It's not funny. It's just annoying.
Oh, it's not. Just fucking. I don't even care at this point.
Yeah.
I'll take
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. If it's still up, if you don't have two, just grab another one.
Yep.
There has to be a glitch with that.
No, there is someone that's just not pulling the correct amount that we call.
Or someone just hadn't
All right.
gotten over there yet, but at this
Did
point
you
they should
account
have.
for 4 people spec heals instead of 5?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say there was one less person in there if you were considering there to be 5 healers, yeah.
The fifth one was Vetrius. Myself, Vetrius, and Megwin were the. Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right.
No, death failed.
You're right. You're right.
Nice.
All
That
Jazz's
like,
fault.
That's my math off.
Alright, well, let's get this pull going, guys. Let's get our buffs up. Arcane Intellect, and... we already have the attack power going from when I called the ready
Everyone
check.
is.
Let's do this.
What changes from this to heroic?
Just more lasers.
Lots more
And you-
lasers.
Lasers.
Oh, that's right.
You
Pardon
also have
artery.
to move faster.
Yeah, you'll see. It'll be fairly apparent. If you get hardened arteries, get away from the boss. Get those off to the correct sides, guys. It's very important. Alright, here comes enlarged heart. If you don't have arteries, get in here.
Oh yeah, that's the other difference.
Can we get back up, Skids?
Yep.
Thank you.
So is she going out?
Remember, guys,
Surprised it didn't get all of it.
with Harden, it's very important to get out. Yeah, I'm too, but what you gonna do?
Hardened in 16.
You don't have a debuff, you come in. If you have a debuff, you run out. Okay. Not sure why we're losing people. But, moving on. Trying to save as much of this as I can. Alright, this should be middle.
Okay, come to the DK.
DK line's not as good as a bear line.
Marking you, Hars. Skids, marking you. Make sure you do not stun the ad. You should see no stuns.
There's a thing right after I am.
Okay.
Don't pass me or get way past me.
Nope, don't pass.
Good grip.
I like what I see, guys. Keep it
Move
clean.
a little bit.
Quick, move quick.
We're kind of fine.
Just keep it clean, guys.
Move a little bit, just there's a beam going past the butt of everybody.
Last ad's coming. Nearing the bottom. At the bottom. Incoming knockback.
I'm out of range.
Organizing where the boss is going. And kill the last ad.
Levels at maximum. Resume collection.
Large heart coming up soon.
Last after heart then?
Yep. Get people healed back up, otherwise people are gonna die to this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Popping him.
Good job, healers. Watch the space between yourself and the boss, because this hurts.
It's too far away.
Alright, lost it?
Already lusted.
Oh, fantastic. Works for me.
I need to get closer.
Always be careful, guys, when he's retrieving his cudgel. It hurts. Most of your health will go by. Enlarged heart coming up soon. You're gonna want to use personals if you don't have your enlarged, or if you don't have arteries. Use a personal. This is
Nation, you
gonna
can
hurt.
pop your aura as well here.
2, 1.
Not the cleanest of bloods, that's alright. Cleaning up some of the blood in the middle.
I'm out of range.
Norn
Oh,
is
you guys have
solo
mana.
tanking.
I'm in.
Fine.
Norn is
Okay.
solo tanking enlarged heart. Solo tanking enlarged heart.
Got it.
If you do not have arteries, just stay away from the people that do.
Four, 3,
Popping salvation here.
2, 1.
I'm going to go really close to the boss for this next cudgel. Watch yourself melee. Watch between him and cudgel. Him and cudgel is very dangerous right now.
I'm out of range.
Alright, let's finish this idiot off. There we go. Down he falls. Nice!
Get it.
No, Soul got it.
Got it.
Everyone got their seals, right?
Yep.
Nation did not.
And Norn did not.
Oh, look at that beautiful wand.
Norn is
Wow.
going to Hearth real fast, because Norn is an idiot.
I had no idea that even dropped out of here.
And by the time you're done with the gauntlet, I will be back.
I was gonna say.
With that wand?
Let's get this up.
Yep, start up the gauntlet, get that going.
Does anyone know a command to reopen personal loot helper?
/PLH. And then it should give you a list of commands, yeah. I ended up getting a 395 out of that one, so I feel pretty good about that. Alright, I am flying my way back if I don't get a summon till then.
You should probably start flying.
Yeah.
We are in the gauntlet.
Yeah, I probably will make it, honestly, back just barely before you guys finish. 385 gloves?
Yeah.
Good release, guys.
I'm gonna guess those maggots blew up.
I don't even know what happened. I just died.
If those maggots die at a similar time, they all have a death effect where they do about a quarter of health.
Yeah, it hurt.
About a third, I think, on Mythic. I think on Heroic it does about a quarter of a Heroic geared person. Jade is currently asking for a roll for 385 gloves in chat, being as his PLH just decided to say no. If you are a leather wearer, you might want to take a look at it. I'll give you about 5 more seconds, just in case.
I think most of us are already wearing them.
Yeah, just this is more of a just in case, being as people usually look for the PLH.
Yeah, people miss raid chat a lot.
Yeah, so I would prefer to announce it, you know.
I used to do them in a raid warning, and people would still misroll.
Yeah. Alright, it appears that Ash is the only one that still needs it, so yeah.
Congrats, Ash. Yes. You made top 1.
Yeah, I'm already almost back. Jesus Christ, this is a fast flight.
Say,
Alright, so... Again, the easier these runs go, which means the more people pay attention to mechanics and whatnot, more time we have on Zek.
Someone come back here and help me.
Damn, you're gonna beat me just barely.
Death, do you mind if I go grab my tokens? I forgot.
Go for it.
Okay.
Real quick, Hearth.
Yeah.
That's why I did it during the gauntlet, because
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, and unfortunately my
There's Taco.
final brain took over.
Get Nation a summon. Should be long enough.
Thanks for letting me tag along.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
coming.
I wish we could have gotten y'all your weapons.
Maybe next week.
At least Soul got it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, guys. Let's see here. Has anyone, before I go over this, has anyone not done this fight on Mythic the way we do it?
Never done it.
Okay, good. I'm glad I asked, because you would be very, very confused.
I have never done any fights on Mythic, just to be clear about that.
I'm
Okay,
gonna drop a feast because I know a bunch of people died during
Very,
the
very clear.
gauntlet. So
Please. Okay,
Drop
so for you, your only job is to listen to what group you are put in. So whatever group Death has you in, whenever he arranges the groups, that will be in a raid tab. So you'll be looking at your actual group number. So if you're group 4, you're group 4. If you're group 1, you're group 1.
Alright.
You see 2 marks on the ground. These 2 marks are very important. This is where, when we say cooldowns, where all of the healer cooldowns will be used. Every single one of them, including yours. If you have a personal, good time to use it. All the healer cooldowns will be put down, essentially like all the circles on that middle area. You'll be crossing the barrier in your group, crossing the barrier, and standing inside the bubble, the healing totems, everything. You'll be standing inside of them. The goal is to get people across as fast as possible. Once all of the ads are dead, you're going to sit there with your thumb up your rear end and wait for my timer to bring boss over, and then we will again recycle that same method on the other side. The only biggest new mechanic that you will have to specifically watch out for is there is a new healer ad that if we do not kill fast enough, so every now and again he casts it, is a if anyone remembers the actual ability, endemic virus. If you get that, you need to get solo, call out for a dispel, healer will dispel you, and it's good. If you call for a dispel or a healer dispels you inside the group, it gives spreading virus and it kills the entire group. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll call it out. We'll be like, Sanguini has the, and we'll dispel you.
Really simple boss fight, not very difficult.
Yeah, and Stormy will handle all of the dispels.
Italian Death Knight now?
Okay.
Sanguini.
Making the pizza pie.
All right, so Stormy will handle the dispels unless Stormy cannot handle it, and then which call it out, Stormy, and then it can go to Nation.
I can handle it. You don't have to give it to Nation. I can do it.
Hey,
What?
you might get accidentally killed. Just saying.
The
I know,
only
I know.
time
I've played,
we will break form is if Hars, being as your Death Knight, you have a battle res. If either A, Hars goes down, it is your job to get him up as fast as you possibly can. Or B, if Hars needs someone to really quick go into my side and resurrect a healer, that'll be something else. Yeah.
Healers look good.
That's not my job.
Yeah,
So
I couldn't hear you. You like booted out there.
Oh, sorry. Do the healers look good?
It's Elsmira.
Definitely me and the first group is fine. I think put Nation in 2 and Stormy in 3.
Okay.
There you go.
Checking out Nation's transmog. I don't know though.
All right.
Well, iffy.
So again, do not exceed your healer cooldowns. You will die. You are going to die. You are going to die. You are going to die.
And also pop your personal cooldown whenever Hars calls for cooldowns.
Yes.
We pop everything right then.
Alright. With that in mind, I'm going to ready check. If I can get a refresh on attack, power, stamina, and intellect.
Yeah, I need everything.
Alright. Seems like that's good. Once we have the last person readied up, we'll throw a pull. Alright. Know your group.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Alright, fairly clean. One down, but not horrible. Alright, guys.
Are we getting Sanguini or leaving?
No, just leave him dead. I'd rather expend later reses.
Think about what you did, Sanguini.
Lol.
Alright, got wins in about 9. Fire. And wind's coming up. Alright, DPS, be ready to go over within the next few seconds when I call it. About 7 seconds. Or DPS.
In the rain.
DPS, go on over. My group, be ready to go over if I need to do this early. We need to go this early. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Wind tunnel.
DPS, be ready for these ads. They are all high priority ads.
Beams.
Away from Mother.
Spread out, carrying down the virus.
Yeah, that's a...
I'm gonna dispelled early.
That hurts.
Yeah, we're trying to get out with it.
Oh, we got the deep, or?
Just keep going. Death, if you can look at who to res.
Oh, Jade.
Alright, get Jade back up. Healer's timer.
15 seconds.
Fair enough.
Middle.
I've got a 3-minute cooldown on this character now.
Stay stacked. Now move.
Alright, everyone get after
One
the next
winter.
wins, we're gonna get a position.
We're gonna have to. My moves group is gonna have to move quickly. My DPS, you're going with the last group, group 4.
Yep, as soon as this next wind ends, we're gonna go. So
it's gonna have
as
to
the
be
wind
quick
gets
cars.
towards the end, get close. Yep. Alright, get in position. Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
And my group.
Away from mother.
That's all dead. Just wipe yourselves.
Stand on the fire.
We should not be getting got by beams at this point.
No, it's fine. Well, let's
Little
just
bit of rust.
tighten up and come back in. Yeah.
That one was pretty tough there at the end. Yeah.
A little bit of rust, so
Yeah,
we'll
you
shake it
gotta
off.
remember that when we're crossing over that time, we're gonna get beams right away. So we need to pay attention.
Yeah, and then that that transition needs to happen before that wins or during it, or like very quickly.
I'll do before repair.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a repair, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Put it back here.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any of you guys ever been to Nando's?
To whatos?
Nando's. It's like a South
Nando's?
African
Cheeky
peri-peri
Nando's.
chicken.
Negative.
Jade and Jakaro. Do you guys have pre-pots?
Yep.
Jakaro? I can't
Yeah,
hear.
sorry, I had a alt-tab issue on the poll.
No, I was just making sure since you two are gonna have like the most time on Mother, I wanted to make sure y'all had, pre-pods.
I usually use it. I was trying to set up something on my other monitor and apparently maximized Chrome over my game. So.
And Jakaro, do make sure you're also in that. If you're not already, make sure you're in the circles. I notice you're getting hit by that. You're getting your last stand a lot.
Yep.
Let's try to stay extra safe. He did say, did put it fully away. That was a very quick response, so he might have.
It said he went offline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
you guys can't hear me?
I mean,
Can
now
now.
we can.
Death,
What
can you
the
drop some
fuck?
stones?
Oh yeah, they went away before we start. But when I first came in, and didn't get any. Can we get some luck rocks?
Once
Rocking
Adler's
out with
back
your
in, it
lockout.
says we're ready. Also, can we get intellect and attack power?
Gotcha.
Is Jazz AFK?
You shouldn't be.
Where's Galagos tonight?
Away.
Somewhere else.
Alright, I'm coming back
Butler
in.
went off.
Yeah, I don't know. My battle done crashed or something.
And Jazz isn't moving either.
Can you hear me?
Now we
We
can.
can hear you now.
Yeah, I went to go message Adler and everything stopped working. Everybody's just running in place.
Apparently it's Adler.
Internet AIDS. Fuck.
Can we get lock rocks, please?
Yeah, we asked for rock rocks and you just gave us.
And then you just ignored us completely.
All right, we're gonna re-ready just
Oh
in
wow,
case.
everyone's running around so fast.
We're gonna re-ready that just in case. Can we also get a re-intellect, re-stam buff? Don't need to re-attack power.
It's too far away.
But Deathwell might bust out some club action
Alright.
with the staff on the boss. Who knows?
It smells more for Adler. Here we go.
Okay.
Please do not pull early.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Alright, in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Make sure you're not in front of that. That hurts. Comes the winds. Alright. DPS, be ready to go over in the next few seconds.
The side stand in the rain.
And go on over. My group, be ready to go if this procs early. Nope. We're good this time. Careful of the smash. Reorganizing myself. Oops, apparently not going to do it. Go, go, go.
Remember priority ads.
Watch sanitizing. Beams.
Mother side.
Alright, spread up.
Alright, getting her back into position.
Norm, are we getting Adler up?
Not for now.
$30 seconds on cooldowns.
Alright, let's get Alder back up. We'll have enough time. Beam's coming up soon.
We will go after the beams.
Mother side.
Wind's fairly soon
Alright,
after
we're in
this.
position.
Wind's coming in 3.
Alright, cooldown. Group 1.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Group 2. Group 3. Group 4.
I'm down.
Alright, I can self-heal it. Mostly, at least. I think I still have Dobby on me.
No, I'm down.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go over.
About up there, man. Holy shit.
I clearly said when these are
My
over,
DPS, why are you still here? Alright, my ad's coming in. Let's get up Kissies when we have the res. At least for now. But put a TBD on that. Beams.
Middle.
Watch the sanitizing.
You need to get out of the group.
That's
No.
on everybody.
That's there.
We got
Did someone
cooldown?
dispel that?
I think you can mass dispel it and take care of it. But it's too late now for that.
Well, it also, when it expires, it goes on to everybody.
Just keep
already,
going.
So.
Keep going. For now. We need the practice. Flames.
Quest if you haven't.
Yeah, please. I don't know why we didn't, but yeah. Beams.
Right in the middle.
Did we lost right of the room? Or?
Sanitizing strike soon.
Yes.
Watch the flames. Pull out your best DPS, guys. Now's the time to prove yourselves. Ha. Beams.
Other side.
Watch the strike.
Middle.
Alright, here comes Purifying. We're about to all die. Fire. And goodbye, everyone. It's been a pleasure serving with you. But we're all about to die.
So pessimistic, jeez.
How did he know that? That was amazing.
Alright. So we got to pay attention to beams, and when your timers are going off for endemic virus. If you have a very low tick rate, it's more worthwhile, honestly, for you to go kill yourself.
Wait, in real life or in the game?
In the game. It's literally more worthwhile for you to go run into beams instead of bringing it into the beams. Because people are running in with very low, like, they have like 2 seconds and they're grouping up on everyone as the beam is coming towards us, and it's spreading like mad.
Is it that people don't know that they have it until it's too late, or what's happening?
I think people are trying to save themselves, and...
No, that was literally, it was Jade. Like, I shadow stepped in, and then I got killed from something.
Yeah, okay, so you just got one shot.
Something
Okay.
hit you, like you must have got meleeed or clipped by a beam or something. You end up getting the debuff at like.
At any rate, just watch yourself. If you have the debuff and you're at low health, pop something, because honestly, if you die, you're spreading it to people.
We gotta kill ads faster though. Or at least
Intel buff, please. Thank you.
Does solar beam work on the ads?
Does what?
Does solar beam work on the ads?
To some extent, yeah.
Can we cast that on them just so we don't have to really worry about them?
Yep, I've been doing that.
Oh shit. Okay. Then never mind.
Yeah, we stun him in place and then he solar beams him and keeps him.
Yep. So just more of that, just a little bit better.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, get in position. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Got it.
Last one yet again.
Almost sanguinous.
Lost Kissies. Please get Kissies back up. That's kind of an important one.
I'll get him in a second.
Watch fire.
Oh, he's back on that side. No, he's
Guys,
already
be really careful of the smash. That hurts really bad. It's a one-shot now if you get hit by it. Watch yourselves. Wind tunnel coming up. Melee DPS just means your timer that's for going over is about 20 or so seconds left. And DPS go over. My group be ready to go over in case wind tunnel screws up. Wind tunnel screwed up. Let's go now. Go, go, go. Beams.
Near side.
Wire. Repositioning. Binder, don't get hit by that. Alright, good. Reminder, you gotta go fairly quick on your timer there, ours.
Yep.
15 seconds.
Middle.
We'll be going over after these beams. Alright, get in position. Alright, cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and 4.
Oh no!
Just go, go, go.
I can't! I can't! I'm coming.
My group, be ready to leave soon. My group, go over.
Jay and Ash, you have the debuff. You gotta get out of the group.
Okay, you can dispel Jade.
Okay, and Lust.
Lust. Watch the smash.
Add.
Back of room, away from Mother.
Yes, you have the debuff.
Yep.
We can dispel these. Dispel
Get the ads. Get the ads.
Watch the fire.
Middle of room.
Fire coming up soon.
Sanitizing strike in 4.
Get someone up soon.
Beams coming. Right in the middle.
Second pot if you haven't used it. Get ready for fire. You should be moving as soon as those beams hit the ground. Alright guys, we're in a race, but we have a lot of DPS down for not very good reasons. Oh, it's far edge. Run guys, run! Good grip. Fire.
You're welcome.
Guys, remember you can move as soon as the beams hit the floor.
Away from Mother.
There's the flame. There you go.
Cleanse in 4 seconds.
Yeah, we're about to die. Been a pleasure serving with you all, but yeah, we're dead. Alright.
Alright.
So, Sanguini, you whispered me, you gotta stay. I'm not sure what happened, but if you go outside the link, it's like instant death. And you also gotta pop. You gotta make sure you pop your anti-magic shell and your icebound for it. Because pretty much if you don't pop your defensive, or if you go out of the link, it's like automatic death.
So real quick, just a reminder, in those phases when we're trying, especially in the first phase, the second phase is a little hectic, but especially in the first phase, we should be lining up like right towards this side in red, and then like, because we need to be crossing over there because we're going to get fire coming in by the time I'm calling group 4. So if we all line up by the red X and everyone goes while I'm calling group 3, everyone else can kind of move over, shift towards the middle, and avoid getting hit by the fire from Group 4.
You heard the man.
Yeah, because I'm standing in the health link and trying to stay in that, but also getting hit by the fire. So it's like, cool. Basically waiting about a half second too late and I'm dying.
You know what? Let's.
Yeah, the only problem, Jade, is that the timers are just a little off every time in this fight, which kind of is annoying. But like the first time we did that, we immediately had a beam and couldn't kill the ads. The second time we did that,
You do not want to wait for wins because you're going to run into my group having trouble getting over. You cannot wait for those wins. You have to go over as soon as that transition from beams. That needs to be even faster.
yeah, and I'm calling transition as soon as I see my cooldown.
Basically, you need to plan as soon as the beam lands on the ground, you need to get in place.
Alright, so we'll stack on X for this one.
Need or buff? Do we not have that?
So I got endemic virus, and so I moved along away from the boss, and people didn't stack on the boss. They moved early, and so whenever I died, it spread the virus to other people. So if everyone stays on the boss, then we won't have the problem of if someone gets endemic virus, they can run along the edge and get away. It's something we should be doing anyways.
Okay.
I switched talents, so it should help with the ads dying faster.
Alright, let's do this, but a little cleaner.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated.
Alright, good session. Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
Pretty sure everyone made it through that one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Nice. And wins, pretty nasty.
Man, that boom silence is so easy.
That's the only thing. Like, I'm reserved not to do any damage to them.
Here comes the flames. The next wind tunnel signifies about 20 seconds till DPS make their movement. DPS, you've got about 15, maybe less, about 10. DPS, go over. My group, be ready in case wind screws up again. Wind's screwed up, get ready to go over, go, 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 go.
Kill these ads.
Middle.
Watch the slam. Far edge, guys. Is it only death we lost?
Winds are going from this side.
I can get him up.
Please, as soon as these winds are done. Or before, that's fine too.
Oh, except for right after.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh my god, thank you. I freaking was in chat.
Watch sanitizing. Please do not look at chat.
Oh,
I don't know where you were. Watch fire. Or if you get hit by it. Beams in about 8
seconds.
Beams in about 2.
It's middle.
Alright, we will go shortly after these beams.
Wind tunnel coming up soon.
After wind tunnel?
Wind tunnel coming up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make it fairly quick after wind tunnel. It's gonna be flame
As soon
during.
as wind tunnel is over, I want everyone in position. I'm gonna call it in about 2 seconds.
My group, be ready to do the dance of death. This is gonna be a very short
All right,
cooldown.
Cooldowns. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4.
My group, be ready to go over. My group, right after the sanitizing. Go.
And lust.
Yes, please.
Ads, guys. Get these last.
It adds.
Use your pots.
Flame. No reason to get hit.
Get out.
Endemic.
Megwin, you have the debuff.
Quickly.
Debuff.
Dispel them. Spell them.
I did.
Beam. Wind tunnel soon. Flames. Watch the smash. Pop everything, guys.
Other side.
Here comes flames. Pop everything. Sanitizing strike.
Second pot too.
Other side.
Watch the winds coming in soon.
Take the gate if you need. Gate.
Watch the smash. Smash is kind of weird. Get Ash back up, please.
You're safe to take that now. You're in a safe spot.
Alright, Flame, get out of it. Or its mother's dead. Goodbye, mother.
Yeah.
That's better, guys. That was damn near perfect. Fantastic work on that.
How'd you like that pole, Storm?
Oh my god, was that you that saved me? That was fucking epic, dude. I owe you my life.
Oh my hearts.
Wow.
Ooh, very nice, Horus.
Hearts, holy balls.
I've always wanted a ring with the worst possible stats.
Nice.
Alright, guys. Let's clear our way over to Zek'voz.
Joanna, you need those, right? I'm assuming.
Dude, we both got the
That
dagger.
was a
from our-
Yeah, I
bonus
got it on
roll.
the bonus.
Oh,
Fuck yeah,
nice.
buddy.
Congrats.
Alright.
I got it too.
I finally got my glaive.
I literally just got a weapon upgrade today too. I got 2 stealth.
30 eye level upgrade to pants. Jesus.
Reminder, Chosens need to be killed quickly once they get low. Because they're assholes. Treant's kind of screwing up with my grouping a little bit, but that's alright. Thank you, Death Knight, for gripping in.
40 now item levels?
My pants just got upgraded 40 item levels.
Wow.
Looks like you
That's
got a
BA.
ring.
I bonus rolled the mythic pants.
Still would have wished I got the Warblade.
Hey, reminder, when this guy gives you beams, go towards the wall, not towards the ads. The ads are just annoying.
Thunder, you got 2 pieces of gear and you're complaining?
Yeah, it's 2 pieces that are very good.
You're killing me.
Smalls.
Also pretty sure that kill on Mother there was actually our fastest kill yet.
Oh, baby?
I can't say that with any confidence without checking logs, but I'm pretty sure that was our fastest kill yet.
So,
F5
oh, baby?
32 seconds, 18 seconds faster. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that was
pizza print?
that was exceptional. Like, that was some good work.
Nearly all DPS stayed alive, so that's what we fucking did.
Yeah, I think we had 3 losses overall, 2 of which we raised, 1 of which was kind of late, but
It was a good job on the ads on the last one, though. That was really clean.
Yeah, that was a great job.
I did all the ads melee.
So, does that deserve an oh, baby?
Oh, baby.
sure, it's not horrible.
That's what I like to hear.
I yearn for the day that it'll be 0, which I'm pretty sure we're fast approaching. You did it without even me telling you. I'm so proud of you.
Well, now I gotta see if you're able to pull off.
I'm not sharding yours specifically for that reason, because they hurt. And the answer, by the way, is no. We can't pull off each other anymore.
I think that's a challenge.
Yes, I won't be. Now I don't have to worry about pulling off of Norn.
I don't know. Sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this sounds like a this
Bad
sounds
innuendo.
Like a personal issue between the two of you.
Well, if I said out, then it'd be a separate story, you know.
Oh, baby.
Off, out, whatever.
Nor never pulls out.
Oh?
Oh.
You would know.
Oh, baby?
Hell yeah,
On
brother.
the edge.
Cause I'm debating on how I should take that, I guess. Question mark?
Hey kid, I thought you were pitching, buddy.
Oh, shit. Hey-oh.
Come on, that was funny.
I thought it was fun.
Thank you, Mason.
Yeah, man, I got you. We're the healer team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta cover my healer buddy.
Got you, brother.
Alright, I got 2 more. On the ad for Breaker, if you could tank that one up while I go over the fight for maybe someone that might not have had as much experience on this fight with us.
Sure.
I need to get closer.
But I'm gonna, of course help with these guys because they're gonna mind control someone and we're gonna try to kill them.
Is that what you want?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That sounds like fun.
Kill Alzira.
Kill them!
3 people.
Ah, you can't kill me, Netherwalk. Oh, you dicks.
I don't know, sounded like fun. Appreciate the healers letting me have my fun.
You didn't kill me either.
That's alright, we got 1. 1 of 3 isn't horrible. Alright. Well, we're going to that last one. Hars, remember, whenever he grows, you're gonna want to run away.
So all those things growing
So,
and pulling.
Zek'voz, essentially, he is the same fight as he is on Mythic, except Stage 1 and Stage 2, or Phase 1, Phase 2, are actually the same damn phase. We will be getting both the Void Weavers and Warriors during ad phases, and I-Beams and Rolling Deceit during their mechanical phases. They will come in at very set times and very, unfortunately, inconvenient ones. The most inconvenient ones.
Hey, Har, stand next to that.
If you are next to one person with I-beams, you are going to die, or that next person is going to die. It's just kind of the way you should think about it. During I-beams, if you are melee, just get out of anyone else. If you have to stop damaging the boss, do so. It is more important you do not get hit. You do not hit anyone with I-beams. As soon as this thing is over, we'll put down markers and whatnot. Rolling Deceit has to be put in these back alcoves. Please do not put them on these corners. If you put them on the corners, it's very, very problematic. Gonna clarify a few things that maybe, one thing that I had messed up that I need to fix personally, and the other one is group, and then I have another one that you may not have realized yet. The first one is the one that you may not have realized yet. These circles have a set order. 2 of them will always be the same. The first one will always be middle ring. So the one in range is going to be the first ring. Then the next ring will be random between center or edge. The weak aura does say that, and that's why I don't know if people are looking at, but I'm going to specifically say it. Next one will be middle, the very center or the very edge. The third one will always be middle. Every single time. The last one will either be center or edge. So I'm going to clarify that. Remember, 1 and 3 are always middle. Some people are also, I've heard, getting a little bit confused with middle and center being as they're the same essential words, and you are correct. So instead, 1 will be center ring, 2 will be middle ring, and 3 will be edge ring. So ring 1 is center, ring 2 is middle, ring 3 is edge. Just to try to help that out. Okay.
The Davi, the 3 like donuts that come out. So the one that's under him.
I know what we're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
I was the one that was confused by center and middle.
Well, again, if one person is having that issue, then other people also can have that issue. I'm not going to point fingers.
I didn't mean I wasn't that confused.
Okay.
So, you may have also noticed, you need a...
I was just going to say, cookies in the back.
Okay. You may have also noticed a melee and ranged order, now in the note. It's very important. Melee order needs to follow that lineup perfectly. Just like we did on Portal Keeper, for those of you that have done that Mythic fight, you have to follow that perfectly. Which means Jade, when he interrupts, he's going to call out Jade Dagger is interrupted. Jakaro, when he interrupts, Jakaro is interrupted. Sunder, when he interrupts, Sunder is interrupted. Ash, when he interrupts, Ash is interrupted. Every single time. Until we get the basic rotation down. So it's going to be very important to keep comms clear so these people can make sure they communicate with their team members. And also that Alice Mirror can make calls as she needs to for the healers.
I don't think Liz can talk.
That might be true, but I do not know.
I saw
90%
recently.
sure.
I've been talking this whole time, right? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't talk much on the last boss,
Okay,
but you can hear
good.
me.
For ranged, you're going to notice also that you are also in a set order. Also important, you try to follow that as much as possible. If you miss your interrupt, it's very important you call that out as fast as possible because someone has to cover you. You need to trust your fellow raiders. If you cannot trust your fellow raiders, I don't know why you're on a team. So
Well,
just trust that someone's going to do their job.
Just know who you're coming after.
Yeah.
So, and when you hear them call out that they're done, then it's your turn. So
it's very
we'll
important.
Try, since we have a really static team, we're gonna keep it the same each time, and whoever we have to rotate out, we'll just kind of squeeze them in somewhere.
Yeah. So we're going to try as best as possible. This is not the easiest way, but this is just the way we're going to try to do it to try to shore up some of these areas that we're lacking. Is there anything else that I needed to note? Okay, one more note. During the rolling deceit phase, you need to not freak out. You have about 12 seconds during circles. You're going to have it during circles, unfortunately. It's very wise of you if you're just going to try to self-heal yourself a little bit, maybe keep a better eye on your health bar. Because healers are going to have to keep moving during this phase, and they have to keep both tanks alive, and that's pretty difficult. So keep an eye on your own health bar when it comes to that. I think that's pretty much everything.
Yep.
I think that's everything. But correct me if I'm wrong.
So, Megwin, can you drop one in the back? Healers, tanks, myself, Megwin. Hang back. Everybody else should be able to pull out one. I am kind of messed up, so I know this. But go ahead and drop it in the back. Healers, tanks, and myself. You are only pulling out one. Everybody else, go pull out two.
This one should be the easy one. If you got two last time, only take one.
I grabbed two before, and I'm a DPS.
So
it's fine.
Well, it's because there was like an extra left in there.
Yeah.
Taco wasn't here last time, so she should probably need two.
Yeah, she'll get that second one. That's why I was trying to see like what's left. I know Taco will need maybe two.
That's the one. That's what I wanted to also note.
Everybody got theirs.
One more thing to note.
Should I grab another?
Go for it. Empty it.
One more thing to note. Void Bolt needs to be interrupted near the end of its cast. If you interrupt it at the beginning, the interrupt rotation will go way too fast.
Hello?
Hello.
We can hear you.
So your goal is to interrupt it towards the end. Do not let it go off, of course, but it should be done at the end, just to make that slightly easier. And again, for those of you that are CCing, CC at 10 stacks, or at 9 stacks, so that way when it ticks over to 10, it has the full duration. I think that's everything.
Yeah, are we Vantasing or no?
We
yes.
really should.
We're gonna do it. We probably
do it now.
Them.
Yeah, do it now. I'm gonna put up a chest in the back.
Discord just freaked out hard.
Yeah, it did.
We just had 8 people talking at once.
I had nobody talking.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything.
You must have lagged or something.
Yeah, nobody was. It was like silence over here.
You.
Oh, so many potions.
I am splitting up this Ventus Rune stack in raid distribution. Is that the one that people can pull? Is it Raider help?
No, it's progression. I'm moving them over there.
Please do. I'm just gonna. Can I one by one this, or you want me to just keep 13?
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
We kind of relabeled things and reorganized. So
I see that. I'm
confused, and I organized it. It takes some getting used to.
Wait. All right, I have one for Sanguine and myself.
Didn't Nation donate like just an absolute shit ton of money and materials or something? Is that why we had the?
Yeah, we put it to use. It's in there.
Well, I mean, yes, he did. Other people do too. There was a lot of stuff, and honestly, a lot of it was we were still trying to organize it the way we were organizing it in Legion, and crafting and stuff is different now, so we had to kind of reorganize a little bit so things fit better in different spots.
Yeah, thank you for organizing it, Dobby. That was awesome.
Everybody pulling theirs out.
Damn it, Skins. You need a Vantage now?
No, I can't pull out of raid lead tools.
No, it should be Raider help. We're slowly getting them over.
It's Raider help.
Okay, I can grab one of those.
Yeah, we're slowly pulling them over to there just to ease up the process a little bit.
So I'm good, Daviana.
Okay, I was like, did I give you the wrong thing?
All right.
I pulled one out of the raid lead one, so you don't have to count me.
Everyone should have one. Also, as a let's see. Now, Hars, you're used to doing the second tank on this fight, aren't you? I'm gonna keep you doing that.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna keep you doing that then, because I'm used to both at this point. Is there anything else that I need? Nope, that's pretty much everything.
Can I get something from the? Can I get a stack of stamina battle
Yes, you
pots?
Hold on.
Yeah, there's plenty of them in there. Somebody put a bunch in.
Actually, yeah.
It was actually me.
Yeah.
I probably should have kept some.
Maybe you should. Every night, and I put stuff back in the bank. I put all of my own pots in the bank, and then have to take them back out.
Hey, Raiders or Core, I bumped up your permissions where you can pull out one more. So go get yourself a stack of potions.
Yeah.
And we're actually up enough now and have enough materials. I think that two stacks per night is probably will work out from now on.
Your goal.
We didn't hate you before. We were just a little low on supplies.
Okay, so your goal entirely for this fight is to stay alive. That's it. Just stay alive. If you don't get one shot and instead get, periodic damage, we can assess that. But if you get one shot by a mechanic, problem has to be reassessed because one shot's something that you cannot heal.
Oh, did we go over the change that you and I talked about for the ads when we moved from one group to the other instead of using the knockback, using my death and decay?
We did not, but I figured that it would just kind of come into play. So because it's a death knight, death and decay slows over time. So for any knockbackers, watch where the death and decay is, and then you can just, as they reach the tip of that, if you have to knock them back again.
What I'll do is I'll just let everyone do their knockbacks and slows and everything, and then by the time they reach the diamond, I'll knock them back from that point.
The only time that a knockback should be absolutely necessary is either when they're chasing us and we need to finish them off, like maybe one-on-one, or during the second ad phase where we're dealing with circles. That'll be when we drop Ring of Peace. Druids are gonna have to try to keep them off as much as they can with Typhoon, stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't know which way to knock them because I've tried. Yeah, well, but I don't know if we're gonna be moving to the center or to the outer edge soon, and so I
Just
feel
away.
no matter where I knock them, it's gonna suck.
As long as we miss even one auto attack by them, it lessens the slow. So even one auto attack not getting hit by them, it will lessen the slow. And that's all that matters. Alright. Now I'm gonna raid check this.
Just a note for healer cooldowns, we didn't type it out.
Standing on star to start.
We're using salvation to start, and then everything else is just going to be on the fly.
So if you're dropping your thing, don't drop it near the end of the gateway.
You shouldn't be dropping it anywhere, at all, where in the inside here. You should be dropping in these alcoves.
Yeah, well, he has the gateway in the back, and so I'm planning on using that, and I just don't want to go into a...
Yeah, be careful.
Don't drop it. Yeah, don't drop it on the gateway. Is what we're saying.
I do have Liz muted.
I told you, man. I've actually been talking, and you've been interrupting me every single time.
Here we go.
Well, I have you muted because...
Priest buff, please. First Mind of the Void coming out in about 6 seconds. Alright, circle's coming in. Middle is first, or sorry, 2 is first. 2.
There's salvation.
3.
I'm out of range.
2. 3.
Oh, there's right there near us.
We're gonna have to deal with it.
Got I-beam spread out.
Yep, get that I-beam out, guys. It should be normal. Well, I guess not. This first pull. Alright, here comes ads.
Barrier.
You're topped off, Jevon.
I need to get closer.
Ash!
The thing's dead.
Early.
I'm out of range.
Check interrupt.
Heals to Adler.
Call out your interrupts, guys. It's important. I-beam's coming in. Ring 2 is up first. Beams. 3. Let's wipe this up. We have a lot of our healers down.
Stand in the...
Yeah, standing bad. A few reminders on that. One, do not move ahead of the tank when you're going to the next ad. The thing is like when I move over, so does the boss, and a lot of people are still having to transverse the ads. So you're gonna want to wait a few seconds. Like I saw a Demon Hunter rush over there, and it means that Jade
certainly wasn't the Demon Hunter whose name he screamed in Discord.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that means that Jade and Jakaro might not be able to get their interrupts off. So they realistically either they should be interrupting or myself should be interrupting, or pulling them out of CC. Did I scream it in Discord? That seems like okay. Well,
Yeah,
gotta do better.
yeah,
with
you
that.
totally did.
You yelled Ash. It's okay, now he knows.
Yeah.
Now I'm traumatized.
Let's see. Okay, so again, another quick reminder too. Those what are they called? Warriors. There we go. Also have to die before the circles come in, just because the mandibles kind of suck. I'm not sure what can be done about that, but just ranged, now you know. Realistically, melee should be working on the next Void Weaver, so the next Void Weaver should die to melee, and then ranged will kill off, hopefully, the ads at the back as they run at us. And another reminder, beams are kind of bad, so I might not always be able to get to them. So do keep an eye for yourself about beams. But again, I will do my damnedest to make sure I get those calls right.
Can we get a tag bar real quick, please?
We have
So,
Maybe he doesn't have it.
quick question on the interrupt order. Norn, are you taking the very, very first one on each ad?
No, I did change that.
Just checking. I thought I saw the first one go off. That's why I kicked, and then Jade said that he kicked after me, so I got...
Yeah, other reiteration. Guys, make sure you call out your interrupts. Either, even if it's just an interrupt, so that way people can move on to the next person, because, again, like, people might not know your voice, so if you just say name, interrupt, it's a little easier to go through the entire list. I know
It'd be
lots
a lot
happening.
easier if someone just said, like, someone's name. So, Jade, Jack, Sunder. That'd be really easy.
Yeah,
I'll be
that
yelling
would be
kisses.
fine. So, let's do this. Oh, I just did that, didn't I? Good job, me.
We're double ready now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sorry if I say Jubba.
You don't identify
I
as,
was-
as
you-
Jubba. You're
and
fine.
you shouldn't be interrupting anyway.
Well, no, when I got the second Void Lash, I said, Jubba can't be healed.
Alright, here we go.
Oh,
Your timer's on those pre-abilities, guys.
Alright, Salvation's going out for the transition.
Alright. And Norn cannot be healed. First circle is 2. 2. 1. 2. Don't freak out, guys, with the rolling seat. 1. I-beams coming in. Get to a safe spot. That's an unfortunate spot to die. Just stay safe.
Top bars off if we can. Bars can't be healed.
Alright. CC him up.
Let's get a barrier on the ads. Good job. Once we move, it will be Daviana's aura.
I need to get closer.
All right, moving.
Jack.
Sunder.
Egg.
Heals Dogma.
Jade. All right, keep last one CC'd. Darkness coming in.
Things up.
That's unfortunate. Just keep going, guys. Beam's coming out. Just stay safe.
Get closer.
Outer, and then 2, 3. All right, last ad.
All right, Nation's aura. Top bars off.
Bars can't be healed.
Nation died to a void bolt.
Yep, guys, interrupt rotation. Remember, gotta stick to that rotation. That's why it's important to call your name. Make sure people know where you're at in the list. I-beam's coming out in about 8. I-beam's come now. Void Lash coming out now. Stormy, I shouldn't have to avoid you.
Alright, let's get a spirit link on these guys.
That's just casting Void Bolt. Got the CC. Circle's coming in.
Check.
2.
Don't be in front because he's gonna do his
3.
thing.
I need to target something close.
Alright, wipe it up. Okay, there we go.
Any questions? Anybody got any questions? Or need some clarity on anything?
People really gotta call out their names when they interrupt.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's very important to make sure those void bolts still going off. Those void bolts hurt really bad. 40%, so really late in the fight. Actually, technically, it's like 30. Let's see. First one's dropped about 40. So it'll be like 32% ish. Maybe a little more than that. 34.
Yeah, when the healers we usually get targeted by Void Bolt, so we get pretty cranky when we get hit by it.
Oh, you guys are first to get targeted.
We actually get pretty dead first, then we get cranky.
Were you targeted during the rings? Or were you targeted?
I didn't get hit. It seems to love the paladins, which is thank God, you know.
No,
But,
it was the third ad that was starting to take out people.
Yeah, but was it during the rings?
No.
Or was it
After the rings? Okay. During the rings, it was CC'd properly, and we didn't have to worry about it. After the rings, unfortunately, we dropped the order somewhere.
Well, I mean, if you're next, I guess Solar is Soul, who follows lights. If you're next and you can't get to it, you know, I know a lot of you weren't with us on Portal Keeper, but one thing we were doing was exactly what we were doing this last attempt, where it was like, Jack, Sunder, you know, you were calling out that you got it, just something quick and short and easy. But if you couldn't get it, be like, Ash, can't get, and that's when somebody like Joy or Adler or Kissies could just bloop from ranged. You know, that way it's something that they can snag real fast. But it's just an open communication.
One thing I was thinking about, like a brainstorm idea, is like, what if we had like I don't know if you can do this with Discord, but like a separate Discord for all the interrupt guys. So
No, because they have to listen to the call.
They have to listen. They have to be able to hear the rest of the raid. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know if that was possible to set that up where they could talk.
You don't want to hear me, Nation.
I don't know.
Or Stormy.
Nope, it's more. It's a lot. It's very important you hear a lot of other voices too. Unfortunately,
I want to hear you.
there's a lot of shit that's going on. It's all a lot that has to go over comms.
I don't know why you sounded similar to Stormy there. You're both healers, man.
Let me
Oh,
think.
baby.
I'm sorry.
Well,
All
right. Let's try to practice that communication a little bit, and we'll see what we can do with it. Attack power, please.
Gotcha, cover.
Also, reminder: do not restart the list. So wherever the list stops on whatever ad we're on, that's who picks it up next. So the list doesn't stop; it just goes back to the top as soon as it reaches the end. So as soon as Sanguine does his interrupt, then it goes back to the top.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, that might be something that I might have overlooked in my explanation. Yeah, but yeah, you're gonna have your cooldowns be, or your interrupt be up by the time we reach the end, and it'll be up for like the last 3 people. So yeah, that's just that's just a surefire way to make sure interrupts are up by the time we reach it.
Alright, Otto, you good?
Yeah.
That is a good way to do it, the macro.
It helps a little bit.
I think my LVY is already spitting out a macro. Yeah.
There's a few people that are spitting it out, and that's a little nice, but the voice communication's a little easy.
3, 2, 1.
All right. First Might of the Voice coming out.
Salvation's going out.
Ring 2 coming up. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3. I-beam's coming up, guys. Spread it out. Much as you can. If you see an I-beam target, get away from them. They're supposed to stand still.
Get a barrier on the wall. Good job.
Jade.
Jack.
Sunder.
Going to next.
Ash.
Damian Azora. Oh,
Meg.
Never mind.
My bad. Sorry. I usually pop it here.
I already did it too.
Communication's falling through. It's going off.
Jade.
Jack.
I still have healing time.
Solarian or Sunder.
I-beams, get it, spread it out, guys. Spread out. Good job on the ads, guys. Spread out. 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, last ad.
Jack.
Top bars off.
Sunder.
Ash.
Meg.
Good. Much better.
Can we get Nation up?
Please.
We got a weird deceit too.
Yeah. We got an ad.
Somebody popped it.
You. All right, handle it.
Might
have the Void coming up.
Down as soon as he's about to die. I don't care who does it.
I-beam's coming out soon, guys.
seconds get topped off.
I'm gonna pop him here.
Sorry, Jakaro, you're out of range. You can't get you.
Fine, I got hit with I-beams at the exact same time. I wasn't surviving that.
Alright, ad's here. Circle's coming in soon, that means.
Shade. It's Sunder next.
Sunder.
Mason,
Alright.
you're gonna need to pop your aura in
2.
here.
1. 2.
I'm down.
3.
Car's gonna have to healed.
Going to the next one.
I need to go closer.
Now I'm dead. That was better. Much, much better on the callouts, guys.
Well, that second move, that's like the hardest part of that fight.
Correct. That is
Or at least chugging along through it.
correct. That is quoted as the hardest part of this fight. If we can get through that part, the first ad phase that comes up, that will be essentially the third one. And then if we have to transition him during that third one, or at least before the fourth will suck again, so we don't want to get to that. So the goal is to hit him at 40%, which, by the way, we are hitting the timer, if you are curious. But we need to get to that 40% before the fourth wave spawns. So we're hitting our timers. We gotta shore up the one shots a little bit more from the rolling deceits. A few from I-beams, but that might be from rolling deceit and I-beams, kind of getting weird during that second phase. Stuff like that.
Am I just outright not hearing Soul at all? Because I've been waiting to hear him for my interrupt. And...
He doesn't have a mic.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Should we make Soul last then? If Soul doesn't have a mic, so.
I just want to take him out.
No, he needs to do the macro then.
Okay, so please set up the macro and.
So it will be we'll do a / whisper to Sanguinus. That way it should ring in for him pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey guys, does anybody know if, because on Rolling Deceit I died this last time, I guess it's my fault, but for Rolling Deceit it kind of turned my screen black, like dark, and
Yeah.
so is there any way to take that option off?
Nope.
Because I died. Okay.
Not
It's
as far
a
as I know of.
DBM or Bigwigs thing. Like
Yeah.
it's a mechanical notification.
It's kind of annoying because I wasn't able to differentiate the colors, so
Let me see.
kind of annoying.
I'm looking.
I think it is. Either that or
might
it's
be
a
a-
game mechanic.
I think it's a
I don't
game. I
know.
do not think it's DBM. I do believe this is a game mechanic that they instilled back in Legion because people were dying to simple mechanics.
I didn't think it was the rolling deceit that did it. I thought it was if you were standing in the donut that it did the dark screen. Or is it both and then it's kind of weird?
Well, the Rolling Deceit did it for me. I turned my screen like kind of black or like really dark, and so I couldn't like differentiate the colors of the donut. So I was like, "Oh shit!" I mean, I don't know. That's how I died.
Sounds global. No, for DBM at least, it's all audible.
Okay.
Is it under like screen flash or something like that? That's what it used to be called, I feel like.
Yeah, I was checking that. I know it has screen flash like for like when you're low health, which I don't mind.
I think those might all fall under the same thing now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't drop a feast. I'm dumb.
Oh, we'll do this poll and then we will take a break.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't drop a feast, because I asked about the break and we didn't.
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting.
So I kind of, yeah.
Let's see here.
Sun, are you okay?
Yeah. I just didn't eat, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright.
And let's do warrior
Oh,
buff.
I'm sorry. I'm ready. I just.
Thank you.
Cool.
Alright, here we go. Let's make this pull count. And I'm gonna do something stupid.
What?
Yay!
I think he means he's gonna lust.
Circles.
Alright, salvation going out.
Ring 2. Ring 3.
Stormy, just keep yourself healed.
Ring 2. Ring 1.
I have to go in ring 1. Watch out for the rolling.
That's the greatest, but alright.
What do I do in that situation?
Watch for I-beams. I-beams going out. Get away from the people with them.
Alright, get the barrier.
Jade.
Jack.
Next ad will just be Davi.
Moving.
Eggs.
Heals to Joy.
Saying.
Jade.
Sunder.
I-beams coming up. Stay alive, guys. Use the entire circle. Ring 2.
Healing Tide.
Ring 2.
That's done.
Ring 3. Ring 2. After this, get Daviana back up. Ring 1. Daviana, please. Going to the next ad.
Jade.
Top off ours quickly.
Sunder. Oh, fuck.
Meg.
Good. Careful of the fog, guys. Do not pop fog. Good, good.
Soul and Skid.
Watch out for being in front of the boss. Dangerous.
Soul, heads up. I don't know if anyone can heal you.
No, out of range.
Beams coming up. Beams now.
I still have Spirit Link. That was me.
Yep, I know.
Beams now.
Someone will need to control Diamond.
I can do that.
I can blind it.
Let's do it for this, Stormy.
Jade.
Lust.
Jack.
I messed up. I messed up.
Okay, stay alive. Ring 1.
Try to remove your movement impairings.
Ring 2.
Careful of that deceit.
Add is
Ring 3.
CC it.
Both of them are. Alright, it's a wipe.
How'd we end up hitting them?
I got too close and it was a foil.
Gotcha.
That was the best one. That was probably the best one so far, I think. Right? We only had like one person down.
So far, yes. But it will definitely not be the best pull of tonight.
Take a break. Let's get some coffee, and let's come back at it. Or some cocaine, whatever your thing is.
No, I must have my Dr. Pepper.
It's a hell of a drug.
I don't know if I don't know if people know this about Norn, but Norn's actually addicted to freaking Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
It's
I thought you lived
amazing.
in California, not the South.
It's that 20.
Dr. Pepper is the best.
It's amazing. Just
We'll
because
start
I
the break when we get back.
Alright. Yeah, just because I live in California doesn't mean I'm a complete Californian. Most of my family hails from the South.
There are rednecks in California, guys. It's a big state.
Nah, we don't exist.
Lots of people have money. Makes sense.
Nomination. Send it my way.
All right.
To the Nation Foundation.
You take a break. Please do so. Please be back on time. I would appreciate that. Unfortunately, I can't spell that. So, yeah.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
What are we doing about the interrupt order if somebody dies?
That's the unfortunate thing about the whole order. Upon someone's death, unfortunately, we're gonna have to just look and see who's dead and kind of go through the order without them being alive. How it was unfortunately handled on Portal Keeper is you die until everyone lives.
There's an easy way for this one because there's not so many ads. If someone's dead, the person who's above them could try to use a stun, except on the last ad, and they call out that they used a stun. Like for example, I was using kidney shot when I knew Jack or Sunder was like dead or they didn't have an interrupt.
Yeah.
This way, it would just give them time.
Yeah, unfortunately, just with the ad rotation, or yeah, the rotation, if you know you're the one dead, like you're just gonna have to try to compensate by either by A, telling your partner and who is after you to make it slightly easier, and B, just don't, you know, it's handy if you don't. But yeah, how it was handled on Portal Keeper, unfortunately, and how it's going to be handled on this boss too, is we actually need all of our DPS in order to interrupt it fully, especially when it comes to that last ad, because it casts so damn quickly. It's about a 1.2 second cast. It's a pretty quick cast. And you need all your DPS to be able to go cycle through it. Or at least we need all our melee DPS to be able to. Does that answer your question?
No, that pretty much covers it.
Alright. So we don't really have a contingency is basically what I'm getting at.
So maybe like if you're dead, just when you hear your name, be like dead.
Pretty. Well, I'd prefer not that, because it clouds up the comms quite a bit if we have like a large group of people dead.
Fair enough.
But if we're still on ads and you know it's your rotation, you might want to just say X dead, and then we'll move on. We did a really good job on making sure the rotation went smoothly the first ad rotation, so I'm very confident that as long as we have people live and not getting one shot, that we will be able to get through it. And then I'll answer Stormy's question that happened mid-poll when everyone gets back. Almost forgot. Nearly forgot my soda. I was about to be very sad.
Soul set his macro up as you're next, and I told him that that's very threatening without context.
You're not wrong. Alright, so let's see how many people are here. Before I go over the last mechanic that maybe a few of you might, I was actually asked mid-pull last time. I'll make sure everyone's here before that, though. That will provide an issue if we get that late in the fight, and we have puddles all over the where. Alright, a few people's away. Commas apparently aren't my thing. Oh, you didn't reply to that.
I did.
No.
That kind of sounds like the sequel to a horror movie.
Huh?
Death Nation's Stormy Ash.
Stormy Ash.
I suppose. Apparently I'm not very good at commas either. Typing just apparently isn't my thing, which is weird because I'm a computer programmer, so... Yeah.
You thought he was out of the game, but he's back in the game. And he's back with a vengeance.
Okay,
And they're two brothers.
I think we have enough people where I can kind of go over this mechanic that was asked mid-raid. We had a question come in by Stormy. It was, what do you do when you have rolling deceit and circles are going off? And it's a center circle. So those will happen one of two times. Either A, when you're on diamond, or B, when you're on star. The boss should be positioned around where Norn is currently. I'll be jumping real quick. So when the center circle occurs, you'll have about 3 or so seconds in between dropping. So center circle will go off. You will run this way or the opposite way on this disc and try to get as far into this corner as you possibly can.
Sorry about that. I locked myself out of my room.
It's alright. So you try to just get as far in this corner as you possibly can for at least this one. The other one, which is on diamond, the circle should happen around where Norn is currently. And it's actually very simple if it gets to center. When it's edged, it's a little different. So when it's center, your goal is to get into this little alcove right here, where the bird is. I'm going to de-transform from the bird. There we go. Or into the opposing. Never on X. Do not drop on X, please, ever. It's very important. Or into this one. When it's on edge, this is a little different because beams are also going to be going off. Either A, you're going to be at the back end of this room or in the middle of the ish of this room where you can get into this corner at the back edge of this room. Because you'll again have about 3 seconds and you can make it there. Or B, you'll be either towards this side and over here where again you'll take it into the balk alcove over there. That should solve any issues of having the inner circle go off. So I hope that answers that question. And we will ready check.
I'm walking over. I'm here. I'm back.
And have food dropped.
Cookies in the back.
And cookies. And for now, Death, I think we should try lusting on that ads just to try to push into phase 3.
Yeah, why not?
Because if I can't even calc our DPS, I can't even know how many people we're gonna need alive and how many healers I need soaking, stuff like that. And healers don't even know like how much mana they're gonna have to be left with in that last phase. So just as insurance, if nothing else.
Ads stop after 2.
Correct. What I'm hoping is during that last phase is actually we're doing a ton of single target anyway, and we'll actually have enough damage to push that even though we're going to lose a lot of people. And we actually have 2 Death Knights, so both Death Knights, by the way, both Death Knights never get orb, ever. So the one's a tank, you shouldn't get orb, and the other one's a DPS, you also never get orb. You guys are never to receive orb ever in your existence.
He doesn't have an enrage timer either.
Correct. The enrage
Just the
timer
orb
is the
timer.
orb.
Yeah, we'll just all eventually die at some point.
Oh, other reminder. If you're gonna get rezzed and you're under a puddle of shit, being the rolling deceit, do not accept the res. And then explain that you cannot accept the res because puddle of shit is on top of you, because when you get rezzed, you pop up and then get teleported to the location, spawning the ad. Just
Right,
we good?
One thing I was thinking too is if you have rolling deceit and you have like an immunity or something you're going to use, let us know so we can, us healers, we can focus on other people. Because a lot of times we got to move to keep you in range and stuff.
Can I get a warrior buff and stamina refresh? Thank you.
It's hard to believe we don't have a warrior in here.
Alright. Both of our warriors unfortunately are out this week.
We will next week.
Yeah. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First Might of the Void coming up soon.
Salvation going out.
Nor cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 3. I-beam's coming up very quickly. Spread it on out. You are next to the person getting I-beamed. Let them stand still. You move. Please get Nation back up.
Cars can't be healed.
Ads coming in.
Thanks for the barrier.
Going to the next Nerubian now.
Davi, go ahead and use your aura.
Meg.
Jade, I did not know.
Check. Oh, mine didn't.
Sunder.
Good recovery. Beam soon, guys. Spread it out. Ring 2. Spread it out from Ring 2. If you can't do DPS, don't do DPS. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. Going to the last ad.
Jade.
Check.
I messed up. Next person.
Got it.
Good recovery. Okay, list resets. List will start with Jade again. Beam's coming out on 8. Good. Good job. Beams now. Remember, if you can't do DPS, don't do it.
Stand still if you got it.
Yep. Don't kill other people. I know it's freaky. Adds up.
Try to save
Lust.
cooldowns, just do big heals here.
Watch for where the boss is pointing.
Link? Nope.
1,
Now overlap it for me. Put it in
2,
It's too far.
and 3.
The thing's casting.
Good
I think
recovery.
some people got taken out. Yep.
Yeah, almost everyone. And almost everyone's down again. It's all good. Let's wipe this up.
What happened on that one? I don't get it.
We didn't even lust there either.
I think the ads
Void
are
bolts?
still killing a lot of people, and yeah, void bolts were going out. Someone popped it. It's very important we don't do AoE to those CC'd ads. That was better
How come
though.
the void ads aren't getting interrupted? Is it like a communication issue, or?
That was during circles where the ads shouldn't have been unCC'd.
Yeah, that was the thing.
The second ad during that phase does not get unCC'd until the circles are gone. After the circles are gone, then we begin the interrupt order. On that.
Yeah, I fell rushed into it, but I imprisoned him right after it before he even got a void bolt out. But
the issue is if you interrupted, then it can also proc other people's armor, and can cause some dots to go on them if you get unlucky.
Alright, that's lame.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's the reality, unfortunately. I'll pop one of these for myself because I'm stupid.
So I think during that second ad phase, I'm gonna save my wings if possible, and just wings myself so I can stand still and channel Divine Hymn right there to help out with the healing, because I think it's hard for us to catch up at that point.
Yeah, it seems like Hars is doing a lot better at staying alive during that phase too with the DK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got Icebound Fortitude and self heals. Actually, if I survive the what's it called, Shatter, my anti-magic shield will completely absorb the Void Bolt and it'll do no damage. Or Void Lash.
Lights. Alright, guys. Let's make this pull better than the last. It's getting better and better. I'm liking what I see. We lived a lot excuse me. We lived a lot better that last phase.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nation, I'm gonna call for your aura on this first transition. First darkness, anyway.
Alright, first Might of the Void coming out.
Go
Ring
ahead
2.
and pop it.
Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. Can we please get Daviana back up? And I-beams are coming up soon. I-beams now.
I don't know where Davi's at.
Right next to the diamond.
Oh, that's not a good one. Hars, can you drag those in? Thank you.
Sunder.
Moving.
Meg.
Alright, let's kill these rest of these warriors before the beams come up.
Add.
It's going to be a healing tide during this transition.
Bolt went off. Trying to keep the ad tangled for 1.
That's too slow.
Let's just wipe this up.
Yay, donut. Yummy.
We're gonna have trouble on the next phases if we have a lot of people down during here. So quick question, is the ring 1, 2, and 3 helping people, or should I pretty much let the add-on do it?
No.
It's helping, I think.
Yeah,
It's not hurting.
Okay. Just want to make sure, because I want to make sure that people can hear a lot of the other calls that are being made.
Did they do something to repair costs or something?
Why?
I think I've spent less than 150 gold on repairs tonight.
Yeah, really? Mine was just 626.
I know, and that's the thing, like, Jumbo burns through all of his gold every time.
It's probably because you're not dying to the boss anymore, we're just wiping.
Correct. There are some mechanics on this boss that does not proc the repair bill.
That's cheatery.
Do not remember which ones. I think Rolling Deceit is one of them. I think if you die to the tick. I think that's one of the ones. And then I think the other one is Explosion from the ad.
Are you comparable eye level to Jubba?
I'm about 7 eye level lower.
That could also be a part of it.
Yeah. He is a DK though.
That
Armor class is fairly similar across the repair build, especially for tanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just kind of weird.
Check your flasks, guys.
I've been playing too much Pathfinder lately. Or rather, D&D, I guess, for me. Armor class, what the hell? Yes, it is a good time to refresh flasks. So, if you have to do that.
Speaking of which, when are we getting a guild game going on?
Eventually. This looks like most of us are here now. Alright. Let us throw another pull at him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Circle's coming up soon. And here they come. Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 1. Get ready for I-beam. Spread it out. Get Taco back up. Decent run on those side pillars. I-beams now. If you're next to one, guys, move away from it. Ads coming up.
Get the bubble.
Jade. I just blew mine because someone's stunned.
Sunder.
Moving.
Oh, I didn't use that.
Big one.
Get some big heals out if we can.
Narn can auto heal.
Casey's going immune.
Jack.
Alright guys, let's get these ads down before I-beams. I-beams coming up. Spread it out.
Get healing tide.
Ring 2. Spread out guys. I-beams.
Add up.
Ring 1. Add up. Just kill the ad. Ring 2. Kill the ad for now. Ring 3. And add.
Darkness when that's gonna die if possible.
We're missing people in rotation.
Thunder.
Yeah, let's wipe this up. Stop interrupting, just let him cast it. Let him slowly kill everyone. Or, yeah, it works too.
Yeah.
Fine, let me kill everyone.
I think we got split between the two ads.
To clarify, if a Guardian spawns, which again it never should, but if it does, during one of those interrupted ads, interrupt ad comes first, unfortunately. We can survive a blast going off, we cannot survive a void bolt going off. I assume that was from the res, maybe?
No, it's I ice blocked to immune to it, and I was too slow coming out of it, and so it procced it immediately.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We need a flask again, I think.
Well, no, you should have the next spirit flask.
Second one, I don't know if that.
There should be 3
everyone has that.
that you have accrued.
Yeah, the
this
first
raid.
time you pull out 2. And then the second time you pull out 1, so there's 3 hours of flasks.
I think he means that maybe you should take your third one if you haven't.
Hey, I'll take 3 hours over 9 months any day, you know?
Nice meme, dude.
Nice.
We don't need a little Stormy right now. Regular Stormy's having enough shit.
Okay.
Don't even know.
Let's
All right, let's get our buffs up.
let's get back on track, guys. We're still having too many people go down to rolling deceit. Is there something maybe that's happening during the rolling deceit someone might not understand, or
We lost 4 to I-beams, and I couldn't spread out because I was still trying to kill the ads because they're taking a long time to go down.
Gotcha. So those ads need to die by the time we enter that phase. That's another issue. Those ads need to disappear.
It was also just unlucky there, whereas right after the ad spawns, I got rolling deceit, and so they weren't being slowed.
Gotcha. So yeah, again, just to clarify for everyone else, ads over boss almost every single time. And if you don't have a current Void Weaver you have to hit, then it's the little ads. And if we have I-beams, melee get the hell out. Like, cause if you're all under that ad, and you're all gonna panic when beams come out and roll into deceit, and that sucks. Yeah. Norn is a failure and looks past the food that he was graciously offered.
I wonder if Kisses were having a hard time with and the ads.
Well, I need to make sure that everyone knows that I, flubbed it. Let's see here. Alright. Remember, guys, your goal is to stay alive, not to damage.
3, 2, 1.
And Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in, which means circle 2. 2. 3. 2. 1. Going to seats, please be in your place, and run out. I-beams coming up now. Please be in a safe spot, and do not move if you get I-beams. Everyone else will move around you.
Jade using interrupt.
Check.
I messed up.
Good catch up, guys. Going to the next ad.
Meg.
Lights.
Saying.
Man, that paladin order is crazy good.
I-beams coming up, guys. Spread it out. Spread it out. Deceit in the middle of the group. 2. 3. 2. Just keep going. 3. And add.
Jade.
Check.
Meg one's down.
Alright, so skip Megwin in the rotation.
Who do you want battle rest?
Let's get Sunder back up.
I think he's. I'm in a puddle.
Oh, never mind. Get Megwin back up. Thank you for the call. By the void. I-beam's coming up, guys. Spread it out, spread it out, spread it out. Your goal is survival, not damage.
Someone needs to control diamond.
Thank you for the shout.
Jade.
Let's just go in here. 2. 3. 2. 3. And continue. Everyone else go to the next Void Weaver. Go for the range, of course.
I need to get closer.
Jade.
I-beam's coming up at 7.
Now we're gonna get an ad.
Most unfortunate. Let's go ahead and wipe this up. We're getting close. That was closer. That was much, much closer. Alright. Again, when it comes to beams, look at the back of the room for the eye. If you are fortunate enough to see all 3 casts, because it's only, I believe, 3 beams based on what I've seen. If you're able to see 3 casts, that's great. However, if unfortunately your screen isn't turned at the right angle or whatever and you don't see it, you can always look at the back of the room if you don't see the timer, for whatever reason, if it does come up. And if you see an eye in the back of the room, that means beams are still going out. Just easy visual reminder, if you will. What else? What else? We did a lot better on phase 1 ads. Good callouts on the deaths to patch. And then good job on it called? Catching up when someone messed up a little bit. It's good that people are retorting. If we can get a little bit better in phase 2 for the first ad and second ad, that'd be advantageous. Second ad got off a lot of casts at 5 stacks, which is basically an instant kill if you have a warrior on you. So better and better. Better and better. And Norn will remember to call out Lust during that second set of ads during Star. We'll see if that doesn't help out a little bit with that transition. Alright. Can I receive warrior buff, please? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. Alright. Let's hit our head against this wall again. Seems like fun.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First one of the Void's about to be cast. And Norn can't be healed. Circle's coming in. One. 2.
Doesn't need to be topped off.
And 1. I-beam's coming up. Let's get back up Skids.
I got him.
Skids after
Is
beams.
Skids under a pool?
Nope.
Fabulous. Alright, adds up.
Too far away.
Check.
Sunder.
Moving to next Nerubian.
Egg.
Lights.
Norn
Same.
cannot be healed.
Jordan popped.
Ow.
I'm out of range.
Sunder.
It's gonna be healing tide.
Alright, circles. 2. Watch for beams. Watch for beams. Beams are going out. 3. 2. 1. Watch for boss and going to last ad.
Check.
I need to go closer.
Yeah.
Egg.
Lights.
Resetting. Grasp of the Void fairly soon. Careful about being
I
in
got hit
front.
by that last void bolt.
I-beams are about to go out. I-beams going out. Norn cannot be healed. Ow. I-beam's going out. Adds up. And let's lust. Middle, or sorry, 2. One. 2. 1.
Bro's gonna be healed.
Alright. Swipe it up there. We still have a few people dying to I-beams during the circle phase. Keep in mind, we do have the entire area of that circle. There's still a lot of people not willing to go towards the door. Again, guys, your DPS doesn't matter if you die. Dead DPS does no DPS.
Norn, it seems like we're hitting a wall. What do you think is causing it? Is it mechanics or healing or damage or what do you think?
To be quite blunt about it, it's just these little things that pop up and kill 2, 3, 4 of us. Then we can't get as many void bolts interrupted, or at least as easily. Void bolts cause more deaths, and by the end of those deaths, we can't kill the warriors, and then warrior mandible kills the rest of us.
So we just need to we gotta have everyone up, or?
Correct. The few deaths we are incurring are causing huge losses, especially if it does say like a ranged. We only have a specific number of ranges to interrupt while we're going through circle phase. So if they're down, it costs a lot of problems.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at our mother fight, like, we're not getting her down unless every single person stays alive.
Correct, and that's with most of these mythic fights, is realistically, you're only allowed to lose 2 to 3 people. And this fight especially, you actually can't lose, you can only lose, you can only lose 1 person before phase 3. Because you need everyone to be able to do the orb. And that will leave you with about 14 or so people left up if you all die to orb reliably after that. At least on a first kill, usually. So, again, when someone dies in your interpretation, you look at, of course, the sidebar, but realistically, we really can't have too many people dying to one-shots like that. Yeah. I'm seeing I need a bio, so people might be using the restroom.
Yeah, I got hit with a void bolt from the last Guardian, and it hit me from full HP to death.
Correct. If the last one's allowed to cast, its void bolt will deal around 160-ish thousand, which is a one-shot for any DPS class. Or healer, I guess.
I only have 162.
Yeah, it's one shot for you too. It's 160-ish. You might be able to live 1 actually.
I barely died to the first. I had Roiling Deceit and the Surging Darkness, and I took them both, and I was 10,000 HP away from.
All right, let's do this.
Life.
Let us do another pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reminder, your job is to live. Norn cannot be healed. Circle's coming in. 2. 1. 2. 3. Spread out for I-beams. Please do not die to them. More important that you stay alive. Ads. Going to the next Nerubian. Void Bolt going off, guys. Yeah. There we go. Much better.
Make.
Send cannon around.
Jade.
Alright, let's get that last ad down. The I-beam's coming up. Use the entire circle.
Healing Tide.
I-beams now. Your goal is survival. 3, 2, 1. Watch to the front of the boss. Front of the boss is dangerous. Going to last Nerubian. That was a one-shot.
No, that was.
I assume that's from the Nerubian.
Jack.
Want me to get death up?
Please.
Whoa, everybody's up.
Alright. Going into ad phase 2, reminder, keep your groups. Everyone is alive. No one cannot be healed. Beams coming out. Stay spread apart. And ads.
Damiana, let's get your aura here to help
Lust.
us stay topped off.
Circle's coming in. 2 first. 1. 2. 1. Going to the next Nerubian.
Nation, go ahead and pop yours.
Okay. Keep it called, guys. I-beams in 9.
Make was out of rotation.
Jack. Oh, nope. Mine.
I got it.
Going to the next Nerubian.
I-beam's coming out. Get spread.
Thunder.
Spread it out.
Jade.
Jack.
I'm not gonna have it.
Alright, reposition. At phase 3.
I'm so I'm gonna need to control a little bit.
I just finished drink.
Alright, popping over there.
Circles in 1.
Stormy, get your link here.
Circles.
Can
2.
in a good spot.
Might.
1. 2.
Aura's gonna be healed.
Healing Tide as well.
1.
Stormy.
Thanks, I didn't know I had it up.
Spread out.
Beams. That killed several. Ads.
Let's get a darkness on the ads as well.
Continue going for now.
Thank you.
Diamond needs crowd control.
Yep, Diamond re-CC. Going over to Diamond.
A lot of your range DPS is dead.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Out of
Just,
Drag it with you.
keep going as far as you can, guys. Push the boss. Just focus boss.
So out of that third Surging Darkness, there's immediate I-beams.
Yeah, the I-beam was on me. I was moving from the darkness, and I guess everyone else was. We were all next to each other. So sorry about that.
Okay.
It's fine. Caught us all off guard.
I think,
Wait, that's the first time we've really made it to that. Realistically, at least with enough people left to actually call it a pull. So realistically, that's actually one of our best
now
pulls.
we know.
Yeah, that's actually I think our best pull.
Oh yeah, best pull.
So a definite improvement right there. Good coordination of the ad, only a few flub ups. We coordinate that a little bit better. We might not have the same amount of damage going out. Few people did get hit.
The second Silithid warriors, like during the Surge in Darkness, they melted. So I don't know what happened there, but they were dead before we even got on the
because I called
second
lust
dude
earlier. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
for
and
that
I
lust
held my
early.
stampede for the second one since we were having trouble with it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, do save some of your cooldowns for that ad phase because that one does hurt. That's honestly, again, the most dangerous portion of the fight. Is that phase right there. That one will kill you the easiest.
Joy, you can pop Stampede on the boss by itself whenever we pull, and you'll have it back up for them then. Not ideal, but...
Alright. But again, that was a much more solid pull. Very few deaths. That's what I want to see more of. That was damn near what we needed. And again, hitting the timers. Of course.
Stunners. Make a macro with that.
This is pretty minor, but I took Vampiric Seed for this. It's like one of the Azurite traits on the inner ring, and I'm actually getting a lot of healing from it because there's all the Citral it adds.
Show
so you guys have that, it's good.
Show tooltip.
Is that raid warning?
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you'll only be able to do it in a raid warning if you have an assist.
Right.
Then give the stunners assist because no one's calling it out. Make it a raid warning.
Is it Ash and Sunder?
Our stunners are Ash,
There you go.
Sunder, Megwin, Deathwell.
No, it's not your stunners, it's your interrupts. So it'd be Jade, Jericho, Sunder, Ash, Meg, Light, Soul, Sanguinus.
Oh, you want all of them to have that?
I want all of them to have that for their interrupt. That's your new interrupt key. That means when you push it, that's going to come up.
Ah, that makes sense because that will mean that their stuns have been expended. That does make sense.
I mean, okay. GH. There's an add-on that Oddler had linked. I was gonna check that out after raid today. See if it basically does this same thing. Light Soul Sanguinus. You get assist. You get assist.
Yeah.
Everybody gets assist.
At that point, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah.
Perfect.
That thing.
So what do you want us to put in for it exactly? Just the next two people, or?
Yeah, you put in you've interrupted next person.
Okay, there's lights. So interrupters, everybody.
So let's say someone's
Soul.
incapacitated. Are they just gonna hit it anyway so that the next person knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but it puts a warning up there.
Run out.
Oh, my bad, guys.
I think I have the aggro on the boss. I think he's coming after. Oh, that's Jakaro. Get onto me.
What you did? You call him a motherfucker and he started attacking us? Or?
I silenced him.
I am superior!
Yeah, we're
He
playing.
didn't like being quieted.
Okay.
This guy's such a narcissist, I swear. He's always telling us how much we suck and how much better he is. We get it.
There's
You have a
Jakaro's.
small penis, Mr.
Jakaro, you
Zek'voz.
also have it on raid, just as a side note.
Oh, so does mine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. I'm gonna wait
I
another
can't get mine working for fucking shit.
minute or so.
Screenshot it, throw it in Discord. Let me look at it.
Oh, I was just putting mine in Discord too.
That works. We can add this to one of the macro lists.
Put it in the wrong channel. I put it in strategy for you.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It's, the looking for Mythic key. You can copy and paste that, Jade.
Pro, sure. Tap. Cast, whatever it is.
I mean, it's gonna yell regardless of whether your kick hits or goes off or not.
Yeah, it's like mine.
But that reduces voice clutter, so if it doesn't go off, they can say, hey, it didn't go off.
Okay.
That's also true.
Okay, thank you for that, by the way.
Perfect.
Having
Alright.
flashbacks to Molten Core and calling out the bomb.
Please don't add the extra stuff. That's clutter.
All right. Let's get this going.
Can I get a warrior buff?
Gotcha.
Thank you.
I'm kind of curious to see how fast I can spin.
I was literally just wondering.
Yeah,
that.
please don't spam.
If I don't do it before fight, like it's... Okay, it's really quick. Okay, I got it.
Ooh, look at this.
Okay, if we can stop.
What part of
doing
please
that.
don't spam did you guys not get?
Apparently people
Sunder,
can't.
Yours is wrong.
Why is that spamming so damn much?
Should be
Ash.
Ash next.
Shayla.
Jack next.
Yeah.
See, spamming it helped.
Oh, whoops.
That. See.
I realized when we were like doing it.
Wait, why are we interrupting each other though? Shouldn't we be interrupting the ad?
It's
We have a
whoever.
problem with commas.
It's all right. Just fix it up real quick. I'm gonna throw up a pull timer. That's better.
All right, doing the thing.
You should only hit the button once.
2, 1.
Now look here, you bastard. Thank you. Norn cannot be healed. Ring 2 is coming up. And ring 2. Remember guys, survival. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. Can we please get Sunder back up? I-beam's coming. I-beam's coming up. I-beams now. And adds.
Get into the bubble.
Moving to next ad.
Tabby, let's get your aura to help us stabilize here. Taco's down.
Unfortunately, keep going. And Norn cannot be healed. That is Cloud right under him. And add. And beams.
Should we experiment with darkness?
Yes, please.
Got confused why I died. Void Bolt.
No, it's Void Bolt was still going off.
It picked you. DPS or melee DPS, it wasn't interrupted and it just picked you. So it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, no, and then like Void Bolt and then all the jagged mandibles in the world hit me.
Yeah.
I'm the taco.
The
You got unlucky. It loves our paladins, so it's great for us other healers. But
yeah,
again,
about that.
They love killing the paladins.
That ad has to die before we enter circle phase.
I thought maybe for a second I ran over something I shouldn't have.
No, it is Void Bolt to the phase.
Woohoo!
You ran over a paladin.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I didn't take you with me at least, right?
True, Dad.
Next time I will.
That macro is a lot easier, so thank you, Meglin, for that.
Yeah, not as much is going on in voice, so I hope that'll help out people with other mechanics that they have to also focus on, because it's a lot of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cookies in the back.
Fantastic.
I just hated having to press the button for push to talk while trying to do shit.
Welcome to my world. That's why I do it with open mic.
Yeah,
Because
why
that'd
you
be
put
a
your
lot of
cookies
effort.
all the way back there.
Because it
So
gets
that
out of the
it's
room
not in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this food will actually become in the way, and I have a chance to click on it instead of the ground when I'm jumping.
No, I'm sorry. I can put it back further.
That's.
I
yeah,
just
would
like it
prefer
here
that.
because it's in the middle.
Yeah, it's. I suppose that's fair. But yeah, I
We
would
can
prefer
just
it in
keep
the back.
clicking it until it goes away here.
I was about to say, isn't there only so many clicks
Oh, yeah.
on it?
There's like 30
I guess we
charges.
could do that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, as long as we do that, then it's less room, less clutter.
We did it.
Yay! Alright.
Now Megwin's jealous, so we got rid
Same.
of the Nina Cauldron.
Warrior buff, please. Thank you. And same thing, just a little bit better. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Might of the Void. And Norn can't be healed. Ring 2 coming in. Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. And I-beams coming up.
Joy, we have no line of sight on you.
I'm good.
I-beams. And adds.
Get in the bubble.
over to the next ad.
I need to get closer. 2, 1.
Can't interrupt.
Circle's coming in. Use the entire area.
You get a healing type?
Beams. And
I need a res.
4, 3.
Oh, Storm's down.
And 2. And
I don't think this yet.
3. And add.
My thing's not working, Jade.
Perfect. Lost one, but that's alright.
Yeah, sorry, Sanguinus.
That was my fault. I should have been paying attention.
Yeah, I had to drop it somewhere, and any other way was too close to a healer.
No, you're good.
I-beam's coming up in about 7. I-beam's coming up in about 3. Might of the Void.
2, 1.
Norn cannot be healed. Also out. Ads coming up.
Damiano, let's get your aura here.
And let's lust.
Thank you.
Circle's coming in.
Salvation going out.
And 3. And 2. And 1. And next ad.
I need to get closer.
Good stabilization there.
I-beam's coming up. 3.
Things down.
And people dying to Ivy.
Nation aura. Yeah.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
And Norn cannot be healed.
3, 2, 1. It's too far away.
We don't have the interrupts for this thing.
I need to get closer.
Alright, keep going. Bog it.
You got a res.
My the boy circle's coming in. Nope, let's not even expend it.
Save it.
2. 1. I-beam's coming in soon. 2. I-beam's now.
Ours can healed.
1. Adds up.
Go, tanks, go.
You got it.
The fact that I even lived that fight, that hit, was amazing. Alright, back to the boss.
Fuck. To repair.
Yeah, still a lot of people getting caught out by I-beams and circles.
I'm a complete idiot. I didn't change the /kick to /disrupt.
Well done. Let's see. Looking.
I mean, I would judge you, but that totally sounds like something I would do.
It absolutely sounds like something I might do
was
too.
like, I'm fucking hitting my kick button. It's not working. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not called kick for you.
Is rolling deceit random, or am I
Correct.
just... Okay, so I just have really bad luck.
Correct.
Well, oh yeah.
It's
You are-
random who it gets put on. The timing is not random.
Well, it doesn't
Orange
put out
just
like
like,
4
yes.
every time, so it's
You
like
are
a 5%
absolutely-
chance you're gonna get it.
Yes, this fight does seem to have a essence of repetition. So if you get a lot of it put on you, or if you get it put on you like considerably, chances are throughout the fight you're just gonna keep getting the mechanic.
Like the one time I was fine. I had rolling deceit. I got out, and then rings popped up, and I was all the way out at the very outer ring, and center was open. Or sorry, one was open. So as soon as it went off, I died.
Correct. Yeah, there's some places you can get a little bit unlucky, and you just kind of have to plan for the contingencies.
Or it'll come up for my interrupt turn, and I'll get rolling deceit, so I have to run out.
And then you have to call it out. Anyway, do a little bit better. We've got to do a little bit better on that I-beams. I am seeing the people that are retreating away from the boss, so melee, I am taking note of that, because there are quite a few of you that are starting to do that. And I do appreciate it. It is making the boss far easier. That we are just spreading out like that. Can I get warrior buff? Also stamina for a few. Thank you. Alright.
Wait, where's the feast? Oh, never mind. I ate it already. Dang it.
Oh.
5, 4,
Where's my candy bar, SpongeBob?
Here we go.
Oops, that was the wrong button.
That's
Sorry,
alright.
Lauren.
I got him.
He got excited. He's on the DK.
That scared me, Hars.
Well, there's not really much for me to do in this very first part.
Alright. Circle.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Ring 2.
lazily hitting keys as abilities come off cooldown.
Ring 2. Ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 1.
Heal out there.
I-beams coming up. Spread it out. Your goal is survival, not damage.
I dropped it on the
Alright.
Warlock gate, so don't use it.
Alright, no warlock gates.
Into the bubble.
No, it's already dismissed. Fantastic. Moving on. Next Rubian interrupts. I-beams coming in. Use the entire circle if you need to. Please just stay alive.
Hit the
It's
healing
2.
tide. Thank you.
1.
it's too far away.
2. 1.
I need to get closer.
Going after the next ad.
Hagen's out of the rotation.
Alright, horse can't be healed. Horse is still tanking.
No, you're not. Repositioning. Get nation back up, please. Just for the fight. I'm gonna try as much as we can. I-beams at about 5. I-beams. And ads.
It's a cycle, need.
And lust.
You got no CCs on the back too.
Yeah. I got one. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just killing people. Let's just die. Stand in the fog. Or out of these fallen, I'm spawning.
Yeah, that I-beams was on me again that time. Is there a system we can in place to prevent that? Because it's like I feel like it's so easy to stack. The donuts are coming. I don't know.
Nope, just have to pre-plan it.
I think that like when you have the I-beam and you have to move to the next safe spot, like maybe you should stop right on the edge, and then everybody else can kind of move in further.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because if again, your goal is to stand still.
I don't know if it was you that had it that time that I saw, but I definitely saw somebody with it that like kind of just ran through everybody, and it kind of got a bunch of people.
It was on me, and then yeah, I mean we were all right next to each other.
The quicker you stop moving, the quicker you stop moving, the quicker everybody else can readjust around you.
The chances are for
you don't get much time, so it's
to overreact versus other members because they don't have the direct mechanic on them is much lower, so they won't react as strongly.
Yeah, there were too many people towards the back of the room. It was like jam-packed, while the area near the door there was a lot more space. So
that's always happening.
One thing we could actually do, you know, since everybody wants to continue DPSing and whatnot, we could have all the range go to the door.
No.
As soon as
I have to unfortunately kill that because they have to down the ads. They have to be in that zone.
They're ranged, right?
They have to be in that zone though in order for the ads to continue to go towards the boss. The goal is not to not get them spread out along the circle if they're still up.
Norn, do you think there's a way, because it's the second, so the first one we don't have to worry about the I-beams, but the second
I do appreciate
phase,
the suggestion though.
A lot of times we have the I-beams. Is there a way we could kind of spread evenly around the donut ring to avoid the possibility of I-beam collisions? Instead of, because it seems like we're all going kind of like right where I'm at. We start here and we all go here.
Again, there's DPS that are moving off the boss, and those guys are the people that are doing maybe a little lower DPS, but they're moving off the boss. And I'm noticing who those people are, and they seem to live a lot longer versus the people that are a little bit more DPS invested.
I don't need feast.
Not hungry, huh?
Keep an eye on it.
We should be spreading out during donuts.
Yeah.
Especially with I-beams.
I feel like we gotta spread prior because it's just you don't get much time. Like I didn't really have much time to react there.
You shouldn't be reacting at all. Again, it should be the group reacting to you. It should be a hey, purple target, everyone else move.
We all just need to be aware that the timer is going off and spread like 5 seconds before it goes off. Otherwise,
Correct.
shit like that's gonna happen.
That's why I'm calling it at least 5 to 3 seconds earlier so people can just get out. And then again, it hits 3 times. So 1, about 2 seconds, 2, about 2 seconds, 3. Is it 5? I've only seen 3. I can double check.
It's 6.
No, the range.
No, the range, not the count.
Oh,
6
okay,
yards.
gotcha. Someone was asking about the yardage. My bad. All right, let us throw another pull at this guy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Norn cannot be healed. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 2. Ring 1. Watch for beams. Beams in 5. Spread, 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 spread.
Don't rest me.
seconds. And going to next Nerubian.
I fucked up.
Circle's about to come in. I-beam's on top of this. It's about 7 seconds. Circles. Spread, spread, spread.
Get a healing tide.
Get these ads down.
And 3, 2, 3, and add. Repositioning. Skids, are you under?
I'm not. I can take a res.
Please get Skids back up.
I-beam's coming up.
Yep, here comes I-beams. Spread, spread, spread. Norn cannot be healed. I'm just gonna stand on you, Hars. Alright, ads. Lust.
Let's get Daviana's help escape. Yeah.
2. 1. 2. 1. And
darkness.
Next ad.
Few little ones are still up.
I-beam's coming up. 2. Spread, spread, spread. I'm actually gonna wait for this thing to go off.
We're fucking up.
Fucking up.
Might of the Void. Everyone else to be transferring to the last Void Weaver. Go to the last Void Weaver. Norn cannot be healed. Void Weaver is casting. Good, good. Back to position.
Oh, baby.
I like that.
Add phase 3.
Dude, I like it.
Circles coming in. Be careful of 2. Void Lash. 1. 2. 3. Repositioning.
Go ahead and pop him.
Beams. Phase 3.
Bubble again. Thank you. Any other cooldowns we have? So darkness. Seconds up. Thank you.
Alright, next ad. Let's lock this up. Alright. Well, unfortunately, guys, that's going to be the night. Got a tiny bit further tonight, a little more sure on mechanics. I-beam still seems to be an issue. But no longer does Surging Darkness seems to be a huge blight on us. We have all of tomorrow to, of course, work on this boss. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
We gonna duck into Heroic Talic first?
Yeah, we're gonna need that extra reorigination array. Maybe not need, but want. We're gonna want that extra reorigination array.
Definitely convenient.
And I know Galagus wants to join us for that. So since it's heroic,
Ending the stream here.
not a big deal. We can grab up another one or two.